Deeguided by Light, here to bring you another reading for the month of October. I know it's been a while, guys, but I am back and ready to get to work. I kind of had to take a minute with Mercury retrograde. It was kicking my butt, and every time I sat down to do a reading, I kept getting like, now's not the time, now's not the time. And I don't like to just put out any kind of content. I try to put out the messages that you guys are needing to hear. So today what we're going to focus on is you, okay, and what could be affecting you guys, because with this energy, it's a lot of change going on, and I kind of want to see where we're at with that, okay? All right, so just breathe with me, you guys. Just gonna ground ourselves for a second. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull some oracle. Let's see what's going on with the energy of the collective. I want to thank you guys for being so patient with me. I know that there's been a lot of just change going on recently, but there's some definite realizations happening. Okay, I'm only going to take what stays on the table. I'm not picking up anything off the floor. And it's not even flipped over. So let's go ahead and hop in, guys. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and let's see what's going on. So we have communication is key. Bring love into the situation. Bottom of the deck, the answers you need are coming soon. Okay, so guys, there's something that's going on, and it kind of fits the time right now with Mercury retrograde finally coming to an end. We're finally coming out of all that. There's been a lot of change going on, a lot of realization of the things that are finally like ready to be let go and released. Okay, this Mercury retrograde was a lot more intense than usual because of it felt like it was a lot of like really intense energy and then releasing, and then really intense and then releasing. It's kind of a lot of that, like push and pull energy at this time. Okay, and the way that I took it was one, of course, a major opportunity to change, a major shift in consciousness, honestly. Okay, I started to notice how at least within myself, I can say the need to be more patient, you know, more observant, more obedient. Okay, understanding that through a lot of the crazy, there was a reason behind it all, and it may not have made sense at that moment in time, but a lot of it is starting to it's starting to come into it's like the season of clarity. Okay, the seasons of reaping what you sowed, and the season for clarity. Okay, and it's funny because we have this the answers you need are coming soon card here. I hope it's focusing. Okay, but this is showing me like somebody is recognizing that there's some things that needs to change, possibly a mindset through, I'm hearing, over poverty. Like somebody must have been dealing with poverty, and it kind of stifled you in some way. Bear with me, guys. We just warming up. Okay, but this is a change that's happened in your life. All right, there's a mindset about money that has been blocking someone's intuition, blocking someone's it's like blessings from coming in here. Okay, and it could just be like someone just overworking, overindulging, I'm hearing like to a point of exhaustion. Someone could just be overdoing it. All right, and there's a sudden realization that it's time to get grounded. It's time to get focused. It's time to make major changes But it's like they're like little mini changes that are going to make a huge impact in your life. Okay. And this is the energy that we're moving in. Like, we're coming out of Mercury retrograde. So a lot of stuff that needed to be released has kind of done what it was supposed, like that time did what it needed to do. Okay. And now let's focus on making a positive improvement in our lives. When it comes to our finances, let's celebrate that. Let's celebrate these moments in our lives that are changes that we have accepted, that we have put our focus into, we've put our time and energy into. Like, let's celebrate these small things, these small growth spurts, like somebody here is needing to recognize, okay, this journey this journey is a life's work. So it's time to take a second to celebrate the small wins whenever possible. Okay. Somebody needs to hear that. It's not about having a lot of money. It's about being abundant with what you have and attracting more in. Okay. And there was some sort of mindset around money that may have stifled somebody. It made them feel stuck in some way. Somebody felt like the material world, the material things, it's like someone thought this whole time that that's what it was about. I have to look a certain way. I have to have a certain amount of things, or I need to keep this certain facade going on for such a long time. And they started to realize that that's not making them happy anymore. There was a sudden realization here that what they thought was important to them is no longer important. Someone is recognizing that in order to truly be abundant, you must be whole and happy within yourself. Oneness, right? A sense of oneness. And it's like whoever this was like putting the pedal to the metal. Like somebody was like constantly moving, running, cycling through life without taking moments to actually appreciate the things that was going on around them. And this is the change that's happening. This was the sudden shakeup. That aha moment that I've been doing too much. I've been working too hard and not getting much in return. There's not much fulfillment in what they were doing. They were working extremely hard, but not getting or gaining much from this, okay? And that's why Spirit is telling you, like, now is the time to do what you love. If what you're doing is not what you love, it's time to make a change, okay? With this bring love into the situation, it's like, let's move from a heart space this time, okay? Let's move from what is truly bringing me joy? What is truly bringing me happiness? And how can I find that within the situation that I'm in? And then recognize if there is nothing there for me, then we need to make a change, okay? And Spirit is saying, this is something that communication is going to be necessary for, okay? We're going to have to talk about it. We're going to have to voice our concerns, voice our needs in this situation. And it may not be easy for somebody, but it's necessary to bring you back to a more balanced place within yourself. Being able to open up your heart and your emotions, move out of a state of fear and more into your truth, your honesty, how you truly feel about whatever the situation is. This can be just where you stand in life. This can be in your career. This can be in a family situation or a relationship. You put this where this fits in your life, okay? But whatever the situation is, this is a necessary change within self, where you'll be able to see these things around you in your life flourish, okay? But this sudden realization, the divine has been guiding this, okay? The divine has been, what I'm getting is sending you cerebral, like, messages. Like, this is with the mindset here, okay? The divine has been sending you hints, dropping little glimpses into your future so you can see just how bright it could be. It's like the divine has been trying to send you signs and reminders, trying to send you synchronicities. There's patterns all around you trying to guide you towards where you're supposed to go here. Okay, and someone is needing to pay more attention to that. Also, there is something here with the mindset, okay, where someone keeps putting themselves in a revolving pattern. Okay, this is like a cycle. Someone is cycling through the same patterns with multiple people. It's like the same situation keeps manifesting through different people because there's a pattern that needs to be learned. A cycle needs to end, okay, in order to allow in true happiness, true love, true abundance. Okay, and this is like a super, like, oh crap, I need to switch this up immediately. This is what this energy feels like. And for whoever this is, for the rest of the month of October, it's like, okay, it's time to get to work. I just heard, I don't know why, don't judge me, but I just heard Britney Spears. I get to work, bitch. like it's time to get to work. You know, somebody is ready to like put their foot, I'm hearing, put their foot down, stand up for themselves, take charge again. Okay, so let's see what this is about. All right, Holy Spirit, tell me more. Give me some guidance on self. Give me some guidance on self. Okay, what are we needing to focus on with this change? What are we needing to focus on? Thank you, Spirit. All right, so we have stillness. Stillness is your natural state, a quality essential for your spirit and not of your trained ego. For now, cease doing and trying to quiet your mind. Allow everything to be as it is. Practiced stillness eases the body and opens you to the truth of who you are, spirit consciousness. When you are try that again. When you are ready to move again, I was going to say when you are needing to move, okay? Stillness will move you. So check this out. Spirit is trying to tell somebody right now that it may not all make sense. All these changes that are happening in your life, all these sudden upheavals, because this is what it feels like. Like there's just like many little explosions, many little tower moments happening in somebody's life, okay? But it's like these things are happening because it's like awakening someone, all right? Bringing them out of darkness. Somebody here also, this may not be for everybody, but somebody here had something negative attached to them or around them, okay? And Spirit is trying to wake somebody up and show them where the change needs to happen. Okay, so somebody may be realizing that this change is happening within self, and it's waking you up to realize the people around you may not be the best influences in your life right now, and it's blocking your abundance from coming in. Because there's something about this change that's necessary. It's like you're needing to understand it's time to love you. Love who you are. Okay? And get grounded again. It's like you've been doing so much for like other people that now is the time to finally take care of self, right? A sense of stillness here. Okay? Somebody is needing to, it's like, understand that so for some of you, what I'm hearing is you cannot be all things for these people. Okay, so whether this is your friends or your family, you cannot be all things. You cannot be like you are one person. Okay, so you may need to delegate some responsibilities. I'm also getting that right now is the time to take back control of your life. Take back your power. Recognize who you truly are and try to find that sense of like, it's like peace. Okay, because somebody here is having some really dark nights, some trouble sleeping. This feels like insomnia, like somebody's not sleeping, like they try to go to sleep, and when they next look up, like the sun is already coming up and they haven't even gotten any sleep here. Okay, so somebody is just not sleeping well. Somebody has a lot on their mental. Yeah, look, we have siblings. Okay, so this could be about a family member, about or just family. This could just be a family situation here. Somebody could also be really worried about their children. Look, and we got higher self at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, because I keep feeling like somebody's trying to raise their level of consciousness. Someone is trying to wake up here. This feels like someone going through an awakening. And somebody here could be really upset, really going through it, really worried about a potential outcome in a situation. And I'm hearing surrender that. Surrender the outcome. Okay. Let's pull some tarot. Let's see what's going on, because this feels like someone's afraid to make a change because they feel like it's going to affect the people around them, or their children or something. And it's like Spirit is saying, surrender the outcome. Right now, the focus needs to be about you getting grounded, you putting yourself first in a situation, because nothing is going to come of this if you don't put the work in, you know. Look, we have the Queen of Wands here. So somebody is trying to possibly get their confidence up. Someone is needing to gain more confidence within themselves here, because I'm still trying to get this change, right? The change that is necessary. So somebody here is needing to gain their confidence again. Understand just how powerful they are. Okay, this is somebody who is very mystical here, a possible fire sign, but it just could be the energy that you're moving in. Somebody that's an action-oriented energy, someone who's like ready to finally make these changes. Okay, and like I said, as we're coming out of retrograde, this is kind of that energy where it's like, okay, now I'm ready. Like, now I'm ready to focus on self, right? Focus on the things that need to be addressed. And for right now, this looks like someone's like worried about their money. They're trying to get their money right. They're trying to get their confidence back. They're trying to get their, I heard, fitness, physical back. So someone's like really focused on mind, body, and spirit in this time, okay? Thank you, Spirit. We have the King of Cups in the reverse, the Six of Wands in the reverse. So somebody here feels like maybe they could have either missed an opportunity here, or they just feel like they're not feeling stable. This somebody who's emotionally unstable feel like they have yet to overcome a situation. It's like they were looking for victory in something, and they feel that they haven't received it. Like there's some sort of injustice being done, an emotional imbalance here. Somebody may be going through it, and this is why the focus is on the Queen of Wands energy, like needing to gain a confidence back, because where someone may have stunted you or made you feel less than in some way. And this is what I feel a part of the changes. I'm also getting where somebody could have been really emotionally distanced, and they're ready to come out of holding back their feelings, holding back how they truly feel, and it's like ready to let the floodgates open. Okay, and this could have been the injustice that was done. This could have been the situation that needed to be overcome. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, look, so that things can finally move forward, the Chariot energy. So things can move forward in a positive light. Somebody is ready to like let something go and finally move forward. And this could be you or the person you're dealing with, but this feels like the change that's happening is somebody is releasing a person who has been emotionally distanced and choosing themselves. Someone is finally starting to think for themselves and release someone who they feel like they didn't get any victory with. You know, they were hoping that this was going to be a potential long-term commitment, a potential win, but it looks like they've finally decided to choose themselves, take back their power, and move forward in a positive light, coming from a more grounded space here. All right, Spirit, talk to me about this prosperity. We have the Hanged Man. Talk to me about this prosperity that's coming in, this abundance that's coming in. Talk to me about the positive change. Yeah, look, we got the devil in the reverse and the nine, hold on, the 9 of swords, okay, with the hangman. So this tells me that somebody took the time here. They put themselves, because this feels like this is someone who chose to isolate themselves to gain clarity, gain wisdom on what was blocking them. Somebody knew that there was a blockage going on, but they couldn't, it's like energetically they felt the blockage, but they didn't know what it was. And it's like, this is something that kept them up at night, that wouldn't allow them to sleep. And that's confirmation, guys. That's confirmation, because I kept saying somebody, it's like their mental space. This felt like a pattern of behavior, and look at what they gave me. The 9 of swords. Look at these patterns, right? This feels like something that somebody had to overcome. And it took this person a long time to finally do that. Look, we have the King of Wands. So we're dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This could have been a commitment with someone, but this just feels like somebody coming in balance with themselves, with this yin and yang energy. Like somebody finally coming into union with self, understanding that moving far in one direction or too far in the other direction wasn't serving them, and they're now trying to come to a state of balance here, right? Taking the time to just like really get grounded again, waiting for the enlightenment, right? Because Spirit is telling somebody, whoever I am speaking to here is very intuitive, okay? And it's like they knew that something was changing. They knew that something was coming, but they were waiting for the guidance from the divine. All right. And it's like somebody recognized that they had to release some really toxic patterns of behavior, something, a way of thinking, a blockage that was keeping them from their true happiness here. And this was the change that was necessary to move things along. This was the sudden realization right here, okay, that there may have been some fear, some attachments, some sort of bondage, okay? This could have been like unhealthy ways of just thinking, you know. Somebody could have just been thinking the worst, or, you know, just a very pessimistic attitude, or very or this could just be like coming out of depression. Someone who was just really down on themselves, couldn't, yeah, because this feels like something that kept pushing somebody down. This also feels like a karmic cycle that is finally coming to an end, because there was a lesson to be learned here. And what it feels like is the lesson that needed to be learned was being very cold, very distant, very I heard unloving. Whoa, cold. And somebody's recognizing that they can't be that way anymore, right? Whoever this King of Wands is, they're recognizing that this is not what's going to lead them to their abundance. This is the change that is needing to happen here in order to truly be happy with the counterpart, right? What's this communication, Spirit? What's the communication about? Look, there. I'm just saying, I said this felt like mini tower moments going on. Boom, the tower, right? Because this had to happen. These changes had to happen. There may have been a conversation that took place where someone had to tell somebody like, look, I'm not dealing with any more of this 7 of Swords energy, this betrayal, this backstabbing energy. I'm not dealing with it anymore. And what this also feels like is somebody is coming in to blow something up. Somebody is coming in to speak some truth here, or to blow up somebody's spot. And it could be about a third-party situation, or it could just be about whatever the issue was that came in between what you were trying to do in your life. And it was a blockage. This also feels like there were other outside influences that were possibly manipulating someone into doing it's like manipulating them so that they wouldn't make certain moves, right? Because this is coming right underneath the devil in the reverse, this 3 of Pentacles with the 7 of Swords. So this is telling me like whatever this is that took place here, this was the blockage. Tell me more about this energy, the Seven of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles. I'm telling you, it's like somebody here is about to find out what this true blockage was in the connection here. Okay, Knight of Pentacles here. Why this was moving so slow. This felt like self-sabotage also. Somebody who didn't put work into a connection, right? And now is needing to stand up for themselves. This, I'm telling you, somebody who is now needing to stand up for themselves. Somebody here is recognizing okay, so this may not be for everybody, but somebody here is recognizing, like, I can do bad all by myself. Like, if this is going to move this slow, if all you're going to do is meet me with deception, meet me with manipulation, meet me with mind games, sabotage, confusion, then I'm better off by myself. I will choose to stand up for myself, to fight for myself. And this also feels like the divine was protecting somebody, protecting someone here. All right, so for some of you here, Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I was just getting ready to say, for some of you here, this feels like your connection came in at the wrong time. Like, when I say at the wrong time, I mean it came in because you were meant to experience each other, but then you had to go through some things so that you can make these major changes in order for you to finally be ready for something better, right? To get on that path, move away from what's not serving you, any kind of heartbreak, any kind of pain, any kind of past burdens or patterns that needed to be released, right? Look, Two of Swords right behind that. Spirit is saying that that's it. That's the truth, right? So it's like this had to happen in order for you to recognize what you could no longer deal with, what you was no longer serving, so that you can finally get on that path, moving towards your abundance with the divine there to protect you from all of this unnecessary drama, unnecessary mess. Because that's kind of what this feels like, that there was a lot of influences here, like outside of your control, that was manipulating energy around you and created some sort of tower moments in your life that were necessary to teach you or show you what was no longer serving you, right? What needed to be released here, why you're needing to ground yourself. Somebody is waking up, and I'm loving it. Let's go ahead and pull, let's see if we can get, yeah, somebody is recognizing that they were being taken for granted. Yup. And that's why Spirit is saying, don't worry. All these changes that are happening, just stay grounded as much as you possibly can in this situation, because we're going to show you why this was. Ooh, listen, Spirit. I said they're going to show you why this needed to happen. And we have the moon, right? Look, with the protection of the divine, we have the moon. These are things being illuminated, stuff being brought to light, all of it coming to light so that it'll all make sense. Okay, the divine is protecting you from something, because there's something that you don't have all the answers to. You don't have full clarity on here. Okay, and that's why I kept getting this like weird flip-floppy energy, like where somebody is really wanting something to work out, but you also have like this energy of like changes that are needing to happen in your life in order for the information to come in to open you up to whatever it is that you're needing to see, you're needing to realize here, the blockage that has been in your life. All right, Spirit, talk to me about the the Page of Wands. Talk to me about what we're needing to ground ourselves in. Why are we needing to ground ourselves in this moment, Spirit? We have the Three of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Look, because you're going to have to make a decision here. Okay. Knight of Pentacles again, the Queen of Cups. You may be dealing with a Virgo here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could just be the mother of your child. But the divine is trying to move somebody away from this. They're trying to give them the answers that they were looking for so they can move things along, move you out of, I heard toxic waters. Okay, a lot of drama, a lot of emotional stress. You may have been dealing with the situation for a long time, not knowing what to do, feeling confused, feeling like you were in a daze. This also feels like there's been some things that have been done that you are not even fully aware of. There's been things going on around you that you don't even have all the answers to. Like, it's like you can feel the energy being manipulated around you, but you not being able to put your finger on it. And it's because it's like somebody was doing something. Somebody was like working on your emotions. They put a lot of time into this, trying to keep you blocked, mentally confused, so that you wouldn't make a decision. But the divine is coming to help you, right? With the Page of Pentacles, they're coming to teach you something, to show you something. It's time to learn, to wake up to whatever this is, to whatever that's been going on around you that you are not fully aware of here. Something that may have been, I'm hearing like holding you back. Let's see. Because it's like what you're needing to ground yourself, because you have something beautiful on the way. Oof, look, somebody has a lot to say. Oh my God, look, again. It's like somebody has a lot to say, but they don't want, it's like they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know. Somebody is manipulating energies around you to keep you stifled, like blocked, guarded. But Spirit is saying you're too strong. You're overcoming this anyway. You will have victory in this situation. You've manifested this new beginning. I have so many cards that fell because I feels like so much is needing to be said, but I'm being told not to grab those cards. So I won't do it. But with the 3 of Wands and the 10 of Cups here, it's like Spirit is telling you, just be patient and allow this to come to you. Because whatever this energy is, it's going to be beautiful. But it's something you have to end first. And until you do that, this is not going to come in for you. Look, again, I just split it again. Until you move away from whatever you wanted to work out so bad, it's not going to come in for you. Yeah, like, look, there is somebody here who is watching, stalking, trying to like find out information possibly. Somebody is also like wanting your downfall, somebody could be, it's like you may have either cut somebody off or left somebody out in the cold, or they're trying to see if you are being left out in the cold. If you have been, like, if you've lost in some way, they want you to lose in some way here. Okay, but the divine is coming in to block this. They're coming in to restore balance and get you back on your path here, right? Remember the 8 of Cups, the divine, they're showing me here with Temperance here. They're showing me this divine path. It's like no matter what they keep trying to do, the divine is coming in to block this anyway. To bring you a new beginning. So it's like where one person, it's like there may have been a lot of love in a situation. It's like the love was, it's like maybe the intent may not have been wrong, but this doesn't feel, something here feels like you may have cut somebody out. You may have already released this person, and now they've fallen head over heels, and now they want to watch you and see where you stand in your life since you've cut them out. They want to see. And the divine is like putting a block to something in order to bring in a new beginning. They're putting a block to something because it's like they need to learn. Okay, so the divine is putting a block to something because you're about to become very abundant and they're not allowed to have it. Period. Look, bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles here. Because you have somebody here who trusted in divine guidance. So justice is coming in because you chose to fight, to stand up for yourself, to be courageous, to take back control, to take back your power. Somebody here listened to the divine guidance. And because they did, it's like they're finally coming into that abundance. And the divine is blocking someone. Let me see. Talk to me about this 5 of Pentacles, Spirit. Look, King of Wands. It's like you have somebody here who's trying to come back around. But they're coming back around because karma is smacking them. Karma is smacking them. So now they want to come back around. Probably offering you a lot of passion here. Because that's all they have to offer. Because they have nothing else to offer you. And that's why the divine is trying to block somebody here. So that, because they need to go through their karma. And they don't want you to get hit with that. Ooh, okay. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more about this 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, look. And that's the justice in this situation for someone playing games. Somebody could have been, look, bottom of the deck, we got the 10 of Swords. Because there was some deception that you knew about. You've had some sort of inner knowing that something was being done and you couldn't quite put your finger on it. You could have been in a situation where you didn't have all the facts, okay? And there could have been multiple people involved in the lies behind your back. And they're trying to see just how much you know. Somebody's scared that you know more than you're letting on. And they're worried now. They're worried that you know about the betrayal and you're moving forward with your life, getting your justice in the situation, and a new beginning is coming in because you've released them. Because you now have that wisdom, right? You've made the decision to finally cut out what wasn't serving you in your life, what wasn't moving, something that wasn't moving. There was a lot of stagnation, a lot of slow growth, or very little growth. And you recognize that and you deaded it. And because of that, this person is trying to come back around. But Spirit is trying to tell somebody here, like, the deed has already been done. And I think that's the blockage that's going on here. Is because somebody keeps trying to come back around. And Spirit is trying to tell you, it's like, be careful. Be careful. Because there's a blockage. Be careful because there's a blockage. And that's why the focus needs to be on the Queen of Wands. Look, Spirit is telling somebody, focus on your confidence, your abundance. Focus on your spirituality. Keep focusing on your growth here. Do not allow a third party to interfere, or whatever this energy is that brings you off your balance. Don't allow them in. Instead, choose to heal the situation. Okay? Choose to heal whatever that was. I'm also hearing, and this may not be for everybody, but whoever was betraying someone who's now trying to make a positive change, but they're not communicating about the third party situation. That's coming out. Somebody's about to find out. Conversation's about to happen. Okay? And it's going to put somebody in their head. They're not going to know what to do. But the divine is like, don't worry about it. We're going to help you through it. Right? With those answers you need are coming soon. We'll help you through it. Right now, focus on healing. Focus on healing. When this situation hits, focus on healing and staying grounded so that it doesn't affect your life, your abundance, because they're taking action on this third party. The divine is coming to take action on this. Tell me more. Ooh, yeah, look. On whatever this offer was. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Justice. Tell me more. Tell me more. Look, and the Chariot again with the Star card. I'm telling you, somebody here is like, you know what? I know who I am now, and I'm moving forward, overcoming the situation, and I'm ready to finally heal this, move forward, and get my wish fulfillment, which is self. This also feels like whoever this is, they're about to transmute whatever this third party situation was. They're about to transmute that negative energy and become very abundant because of it. And it's like the divine is trying to tell this person to do that. It's like the channeling here is so, like the veil has become so thin between the 3D and the 5D for this person that they are being able to receive direct guidance from the divine throughout this situation. And I love that energy. That's why it feels like God is trying to tell you, hey, the answers you need, they're coming. Just focus on love. Focus on loving yourself. Focus on understanding why these tower moments had to happen, right? Because it was for your own protection. Understand that all of these things that we are doing, it's happening for you so that we can help you see the things that need to be changed and put you in the right energy to allow, to bring in this feels very like Empress energy, like to be ready for what you're due to receive, right? What the divine is willing to bring into you, okay? Ready for your ships to come in, ready for what is due, what's owed to you. Look at that. We have the Two of Wands, getting on that divine path. Make a decision to choose you, to choose endless possibilities in your own world, right? Bottom of the deck, the world, to start a new cycle in your life where you're putting the work into yourself and becoming, I'm telling you, whoever this is, it's like they're putting in the work. They're trying to fix these patterns. They're trying to get out of their own way, get out of their own head, right? And they're becoming very abundant because of it. And when they do so, that's when a connection is going to be coming in. And that's kind of what this feels like. Like somebody had to release a toxic pattern or a karmic cycle in order to finally have the love that they were owed. And sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you have to like come together briefly, then separate, learn some lessons, and then you get to come back together in a much better place. And look at that. We have the King of Pentacles with the Fool, with a brand new beginning. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit, right? After things have healed, after you're ready to fully understand a new beginning. Didn't I say, thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation? I said this feels like Empress energy. There it is, right? After you were able to heal, you get to take a brand new beginning, right? A spark of beautiful inspiration, understanding that there's a new way of having to do things moving forward, right? The divine is giving you, granting you that wish, okay? So that you can try again, right? But coming from a place of understanding, a new beginning with a new mindset, clarity, okay? This is someone who now understands the truth and clarity in the situation and what was not serving them, what needed to be healed in order for this new beginning to take place. Bossing up in that Empress energy, ready to grow, nurture the connection, nurture the situation, or the relationship, the family, just ready to finally grow from this. And I'm loving that because this person is becoming very, very abundant, very focused on building something from the ground up, putting the hard work into it and becoming really abundant because of it, very successful because of it. All right. And this new beginning, they're taking a leap of faith on themselves this time. And this is what the divine is trying to tell somebody to do. Like take that leap of faith on yourself. Take the leap of faith on yourself, right? Look at that. Take that leap of faith on yourself so that we can bring you that connection that was owed to you. Because you know, this is the ultimate like happiness. You know this is what you want, and it feels like this is what's coming in. Somebody's going to be communicating this to you, and it feels like someone's going to try to stop this from happening. Yep. Somebody's going to try to stop this person from moving on, but it's going to happen anyway. And I feel like the way that's going to happen is somebody's going to try to come back with like old news, or it's like a betrayal that you already felt was happening, but you are in such a better place now that it's not even going to affect you anymore. Like, had it reached you a couple of months ago, a couple of years ago, it probably would have hit you hard. But because you're in such a good place and you've healed from all of that already, it's, look at that, like, you've healed from that already. You've worked on that. You've like put the work in to release those burdens, that disappointment, the betrayal. It's like you know that it's time to move forward, to move past that. It's not even affecting you anymore. And the divine is trying to protect you from whoever this is that's trying to bring you some drama. Look, the divine is right there to protect you, letting you know that you will overcome this. You will overcome the situation, and we are going to bring you out of it. So listen, if you have any doubts, any fears, now is not the time. Now is not the time. The divine is coming in to bring you justice from whatever happened in the past. Okay? When I first started, I said, this is like the season of reaping what you have sown. So for those of you who have put out some really trash energy, that is what you're getting back. And for those of you who are truly putting in the work, who are truly dedicated to the cause, to growing, to being a better person, to transmuting that negative energy and trying to offer healing, the divine is coming to bring you justice, to get you on that path, moving you out of heartbreak, understanding that light within you, giving you that wisdom, the guidance. Because like I said, it's like the veil has become so thin that this person understands where it is that they're needing to go. They're understanding the journey. They're understanding that this is not a race, right? Learn the lessons that you are needing to learn in order for you to grow, to be prosperous. Understanding the importance of staying grounded throughout all the chaos, and knowing that the divine will see you through no matter what. This is about faith, guys. This is all about faith throughout all adversity. It's continuing to be open to the idea and not to be guarded, right? Moving out of that. Moving out of that. And understanding, because this feels like a sense of oneness, right? Understanding the true essence of being whole within yourself, loving yourself, nurturing yourself, recognizing just who you are, so that the people around you cannot treat you less than what you truly deserve. And Spirit is waking people up to who you are. And it's about time. So all of those people who created all that confusion, that made you feel outcasted, that made you feel blocked in some way, all those people that may have used you and abused you, or just thought the worst of you or whatever, all of that is coming to light, and people will realize who you are. Yep, look at that. People will realize who you are, and God is granting you your wish fulfillment in this new beginning. Okay, but you gotta know what you want. You got to know what you want. You can't, not only do you have to know what you want, but you can't, it's like somebody here, they know where they want to go. They know that I'm not taking any of the baggage from my past with me. And right when they choose to let that go, look who's coming to fight. Who's coming to fight for another chance, for another opportunity here. They're coming back, because this person is like, look, they know they didn't invest. They didn't put the work in. They didn't. It's like, this should be in the upright. This person should have put the work in, and they're recognizing that they didn't. So because they didn't, because they may have treated you like an option, because they may have toyed with your emotions. It's like judgment is coming down on this person. Judgment is coming down on this person, and it doesn't feel like it's going to be pretty, guys. Yeah, look, but we have things moving in a positive light for someone here. Communication is coming in. The divine is going to be bringing you that. Okay. They're about to let you know why all these things happen. Oof. And there goes that King of Wands. You may have options coming in. You may have two people fighting for you now. And it's like God's going to give you a choice. You're going to have to choose between a wish fulfillment and a past love. It could be like passion versus true love. Oh, let's go ahead and get you some guidance on this, because it's already a long message. What are we at? Almost an hour. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and get some guidance. Give me some guidance for the collective at this time, please, Spirit. Give me some guidance for the collective at this time. Oh, you saw that. Thank you, Spirit. We have friendship and union. I saw romantic connection at the bottom. Joy and contentment. And at the bottom of the deck, we have clear, cancel, and release. So it's like there's a connection that needs to be released. Okay. And allow the divine to kind of help you through that. I feel like someone is getting ready to meet their soul tribe here. Okay. They're moving into a more positive energy here. Look, take charge and action. This feels like Aries energy here. Somebody is moving into a more happier, more loving space. Look, I just split the deck by accident, and look what came up again. It's like somebody here is needing to, I mean, you really need to let something go that is just not working for you. But look, again, we have angelic protection and spiritual growth. It's like no matter what, God is protecting this person. Whoever this is a really divine individual. God is trying to protect your happiness at all costs and trying to bring you your soul tribe here to help you. Not only that, but you have some powerful ancestors that are watching out for you, helping you along your journey through your growth process. Okay, they just want you to take more action in your life. Start making the changes for yourself. Start putting, like, I don't want to say start, but like continue to put the work in and choose to be happy. Choose to have fun. Play as hard as you work. That's what I'm getting here. All right. I hope this message resonated with you guys. If it did, go ahead and give this give this video a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, I love you. Take care of yourself.